We are back at it again with another $1,001 bills, and you guys know the quest. We're searching for super fancy serial numbers, any star notes that are rare or star notes in general, web notes, bar notes, older bills, printing errors, something cool for the collection. Let's get after it. Hey everyone, it's Rob Finds Treasure. Welcome back to the channel. Like I said in the intro, we have 10 straps of 100 bills in each, and you know what we're looking for. I won't bore you guys with a long intro. All of my bill hunting resources, whether you're new to my channel or new to bills in general, I have listed and they're clickable down below in the video description. Feel free to check them out to help yourself get familiarized with what valuable bills are out there. Now, that being said, my mat has a lot of the types of valuable bills that you'll probably be able to find during your bill hunts. There's other bills that are fancy other than what's on here, but this is the majority of them. So if you'd like this mat, I have a clickable link that you can buy this mat at right here, or you can go down below in the video description along with the other links, and I have my links to my website down below. All right, we've talked long enough. Couple of things behind these notes. I have gone to my hot bank the last several times. We have found lots of star notes, but not a lot of fancy items at all. So I'm hoping to change that luck. I went to a bank in downtown Dallas and got these teller straps. Teller straps are straps put together by the bank tellers from business deposits and customers. Hopefully they're not been cherry picked through. You never know when you go to a new bank. I don't have a relationship with those tellers at all, but I have a business account, so they gave them to me. So that being said, we'll see what we get. It'd been nice to get Federal Reserve straps. We didn't. I'll be hunting these off camera. As soon as I have a find, I'll bring you guys in. But if we happen to have no finds that are super great, then I'll just go ahead and bring you guys back with a strap recap. I said it would be a short intro. It hasn't been. My apologies. Let's get to hunting. Well, we have one strap down, and I'm always nervous when I don't have any finds to speak of in strap one, or at least my first strap from a new bank. No star notes, nothing fancy at all. I had to pull aside some close calls, so even though there is nothing fancy and no star notes, I still feel like there could be some luck involved here because we have some close calls. I mean, take a look at this. Would have been nice to be another 03 there just to make it kind of cool. Didn't happen. It's not a radar. It's not a repeater. It's just close and kind of cool. We had this bill here. Listen, there's nothing fancy about it. We're drawing at straws here because it was such a bad first strap. But it kind of felt cool. Man, if it was just a little bit of difference, it could have been a nice note, but it's not, and it's beat up. The best note was also another close call of the entire bunch. Had this bill been all 6s and 9s, it would have been a flipper note. A flipper note is when you can read the serial number right side up, and then if you flip it around, you still can read the serial number, which would be 6669. Well, that'd be a 6 or a 9 there you'd want. 969. So flipper note would have been cool, even though it's in tough shape. Slightly miscut, but not enough either, and it's pretty damaged. So 3 fun notes. Nothing fancy, nothing cool yet. Only one strap in, but like I said, I get nervous. Let's get on with the hunt. Strap number 2. Still no star notes or fancy finds. I do have a keeper note here. It's in absolutely disgusting condition, but it is in 1995, and I've mentioned it before. You do want to check your 95s, your 88As, and your 93s for what's known as a web note. At the end of the day, it's pretty simple. You can look here in the front. If there's numbers, you're not going to have a web note, but I like looking at the back anyway. You want the numbers to be above 1, not below. Those numbers are printing plate numbers. So when we flip the bill around, you can clearly see we have plate number 337 below. So yeah, that's not going to be a web note. It's a regular note. And I will say, I said at the beginning of the video, I don't have all of the notes listed. On my next edition, I'll probably introduce the 1995 series Dallas-Fort Worth bill. And this was a Fort Worth bill here because it's got the FW. And you're looking for a printing plate number to be 295. That's a pretty valuable error as well. It's a printing plate error. You guys can check it out. I'll see if I can add some information to it down below. But in the meantime, we're keeping that only because it's older, not because it's fancy at all, and it's certainly not in great shape. 2 straps down. Told you I was getting worried. Hopefully it's not 3 strikes you're out. Let's see if we can find something fancy in strap number 3. Strap number 3, and I'm starting to get even more concerned. We still have 0 star notes found. The coolest note in that strap was a trinary with 1 4s and 8s. Trinaries typically are not worth more than face value, but some collectors will pay more if the numbers are just right. Nothing cool about that. We sending it back. The good news about this $1,000 is that 500 bills are from one teller's drawer. 300 from a second, and 200 from a third. I don't know which one we've done so far or if we've done a couple of them, but bottom line is through 3 straps, it's looking scary. Hopefully we're in someone else's drawer at this point, and that sounded kind of weird. We are officially 4 straps in, and I think this is the first time ever on my channel we haven't had a star note in the first 4 straps. I'm not quite sure, but if we don't get a star note in strap 5, that's going to be a tough one. The good news is I still have more straps. The bad news is we might have a star noteless strap hunt, and if so, I had to have picked up ones that tellers had gone through themselves. All right, and I know that because the bills are all over the place, and typically when they're hunted by somebody, they're not upside down and reverse and things like that. They're all nice and straight like I send them back. Guess we're just talking to fill up time. Let's get back to hunting. Well, finally, a great strap. Strap number 5. Holy cow, we got 4 star notes. One is 2013 B series. Unfortunately, it's 14,227,426. We need the ones under 9.6 million to be part of that duplicated star note series in 2013. If you need information on that, I also have that down below, but that's just cool to see a 2013 B series. Those have been plucked out of circulation for a while because they're worth a lot, even for non-matched ones. We also had this note right here. In 1995, again, we've got a number up at the top left, and so we know we're already going to have a printing plate down here, and it's not the 295, but we'll add it to the old bills. I keep the older bills from 95 and earlier because some collectors pay a little bit of a premium for them. And then finally, it was almost a great bill, almost a radar, 7087, and then if you read it backwards, 7067. Need that 6 to be an 8, would have had a radar note. Even though it's a new 2021 bill, it's in terrible shape, but I would have kept it if it was a radar. All right, 4 nice finds, all star notes. And as a quick reminder, I'll put the star notes to the side for now, but at the end of the hunt, we'll be plugging those into the star note lookup site to see if we have any rare ones. And now we've almost caught up in 1 strap. 4 star notes through 5 straps. We like 10 in a hunt. Let's get after it and see if we can get some more. 5 straps in, 5 straps to go. Unfortunately, strap 6 is back on the no find straps. Only one bill to mention, only 27 off for being a repeater, 7749, 7722. Needed that 22 to be a 49 or vice versa. You guys get it. Not a great note. Just wanted to show you the best close call since we had no finds in strap 6. Hopefully strap 7 can get us back on the finds. We have now hunted 7 straps. We're still stuck on 4 star notes, all from 1 strap, mind you, so 6 blank straps out of 7. Best 2 close calls are the 2 bills on top here. Nothing super fancy, just lots of 2s and 1s. We're just putting them aside. Man, it's getting rough. We need another good strap. Can strap 8 be the one? Strap number 8, 1 star note. That now makes 5. Just wanted to share a couple of close calls with you guys. Well, really not a close call. This one's kind of cool. 8004, 9005. I just kind of liked it. And then this one's actually a close call. When I first saw it, I didn't see that first 6. I thought it was 5 zeros, 495. And then I took a second peek, and sure enough, there's a 6 there. Man, close call, lots of zeros. Not where we want them, though. We needed them in the front. I'd even take 4 zeros and 64.95. 2 more straps to go. Let's see what we get. Strap number 9 at least gave us a star note number 6. It also gave us kind of a cool bill, but it's in such trashy shape with ink on, I'm not going to keep it, but 844-88833. This is the kind of trinary I probably would keep if it was in great condition, but in this condition, I just can't. And then finally, we got our first miscut. You can clearly see that the borders are off on the bottom and the side. Typically for a miscut, you want no border showing on at least one of the sides. This is a close call. It is a newer bill, 2021, and the back is fairly off as well. So because it's off pretty significantly, and because it's a newer bill, and because it's in decent shape, I'm actually going to hold on to it. I probably can get $5 on the market for one like that, although typically I pair up 2 or 3 or 4 when I get a stack of them. That way I can make a little more money instead of shipping out 1 bill. 9 straps down. 6 star notes. We either need a magical 4 star note strap right here, or we just need a few more finds and maybe a fancy or a rare note as well. All right, last strap. I'll be back in a moment. Well, that's going to wrap it up for the hunt. Strap number 10 at least didn't go out like a skunk. It did give us another star note. That is 7. That does kind of help the total. We wanted 10, so we're light on this one, but we got 13 or 14 in the last 10 strap hunt, so that gives us back to our average. I'm not quite sure if any of these are rare. Of course, we'll plug them all in. This L series is not ringing a bell. The D series and the A series are not ringing bells, so we'll have to see if we have any rare ones. Only 2 bills here from 1995 and a misprint, but we finally got our oldest bill of the hunt, series 1993. It is part of the ones you want to check. I've already done it. We do have the printing plate below on this one, 392, so we'll keep it. It's the oldest bill we found. Nothing fancy today, just a slight printing error, miscut, 3 older bills, no fancies, and 7 star notes. So definitely a tough 10 strap hunt, but you got to have hunts like this to make the good hunts fun. Let me go ahead and get this all organized, plug the star notes in. I'll be back in just a second with a recap of the hunt and let you know if we had any valuable rare ones. All right, we've looked up all 7 star notes from today's hunt. The top 6 here, 2013, 2017, and 17A are all common notes. In these heavily circulated condition, they're worth about $2 to $3 to the right seller. I usually get sets of 25 or 50 bills and then sell them for 50 to $100 online most of the time. That being said, we did have one rare one. It is the A series bill, and I remember the A's are rare from 2021 and the B series are not. So if it's an A up here and it's 2021, they're usually rare. I plugged in this star note right here, and as you can see, that's the star note lookup site, plugged it in, and take a look at this, 640,000 on the run size, right up the middle, and or total printed, sorry, right up the middle, and then the run size was also 640, so pretty low on that. Of course, there's been some really low ones like 128, 240K, so 640 is nice, but it's not great, but the fact that total printed stays with it and matches it, that's also nice, and you can see it right here, only 640,000 bills were printed. Imagine getting the brick of 01 through 1000, basically, of A series. Whoever gets that brick or has gotten that brick, man, that's a fortune. Either way, I'll take it. One rare one. It'll go along with the bills. It's nice to see. 7 star notes found. You've seen the rest. Overall, not a great hunt. Hopefully you guys had a fun time watching me do this bill hunt. I know I was a little talkative and chatty in this hunt more than normal, but I wanted to make sure all of the new people who watch these maybe got some information about bills they didn't know about. If you did, I certainly would appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting and thanks for watching.